Hey guys, it's FIFA here and welcome to episode 26 of Let's FIFA 13, and this is the second episode of today. So if you haven't watched the first episode, be sure to go back and check that out as well. So get this episode started by coming up against a really nice Premier League side, and we will do some nice work here, finding S1 with a nice through ball, and in the end I crossed it into Sissoko to get the easy goal there, making it 1-0. And then I thought my defender would have gotten the ball there, but he did not, and Podolski just thunders into the top corner, and it's 1-1. And I tend to concede a lot of goals against Podolski. He seems to be a really great attacker, and that might be a player I would like to go out and get. He would fit nicely into my German attack, but I'm not quite sure who to replace because I really like S1 and Marco Reus. But yeah, guys, let me know, should I go out and pick up Podolski, and do you have any experience using Podolski, because he seems like a really great player. And then here, look at that from Peter Cech, a complete fluke and an easy goal there from Sessegnon, making it a 2-1. But then he makes a bad goal kick and S1 picks it up there, takes the keeper out and makes it 2-2, and that's how the game will end. I only get 1 point out of the game, unfortunately. But I go into my next game, this time around using the Serie A Argentinian hybrid side. And I come up against another really nice side, which you'll see in just a second. And guess who is in the squad? That will be Podolski once again. And else he had an almost complete German national side. And Aguero gets this game started here, winning a free kick. And I do not have that completely outstanding free kick taker on the team. Tevez does have nice stats, but his curve is not as much as I want it to be. So I thought, let's put Rubinho on the free kick spot, because I like to curve it around the wall when it's this close to goal. So he steps up and he curves it around the wall and he makes it a 1-0. And then I get another chance here on the counter, and this shows the width of the attack. Look at Rubinho completely open. He gets the shot in, but it goes completely wide. And that was pretty much how this game would be. I just couldn't score a goal. Look at this. And he saves it just before it crosses the line. And in the end, I try to pass it out of the box, and I should just have passed it back to my keeper, because he picks the ball up there, making it 1-1. And then once again, Aguero on the ball, and he hits the post. And then in the end, he actually gets through on goal with a Götze, and he makes it a 2-1. And now look at this celebration. I can't hear you, and he run all the way out to the sideline. And to be honest, this is not a clever tactic to use, at least not against me, because when people do that, I just want to get back in the game and score goals and try to win against them instead of just doing skill moves. So you see how I keep pushing on, trying to get back in the game, and in the end, it's Aguero scoring on my custom set piece there. And it's so good, that corner set piece. It seems to score me a lot of goals. And I kept pushing on, but in the end, I just couldn't score that goal. So it ends 2-2. So 2 draws in a row, all ending 2-2. So a lot of 2s there. So I decided, let's go into another game. This time around, let's use the Brazilian side. And I come up against another Premier League side, which tended to be a side a lot of people use. McGeady gets the game started here with some nice skill moves, but in the end he managed to save the ball. But McGeady once again on the ball, chops inside, finds Carlos Eduardo. A bad touch there from Elgerson, but he still hangs onto the ball, and he makes it 1-0. But he would end up in the end of the first half doing some nice work with Balotelli, finding Morales, who gets to turn inside the box, which must never happen. So he gets to go there, making it 1-1. But just at the start of the first half, look at this from Rafael Soubise taking out the keeper with the ball roll, which is such a useful tactic. But Balotelli there in the 49th minute, making it a 2-2. Then McGeady on the ball, doing a few skill moves, and then he ended up winning a free kick. And again, this side does not have that stellar free kick taker, so I was not quite sure what to do, and he put a player on the line, so I decided, let's try and chip it inside the box and see if I can get a bike. But it's a header and it goes wide, and that was pretty much the last chance of the game. It was really stalemate after that. So the game ends 2-2, and I had 3 games in a row all drawn 2-2. So I decided, let's go back to the German-French hybrid side and see if I can get a skill goal that way. And I come up against a full PSV side, and people like this tend sometimes to be really solid players, so I could really not judge how good he would be before I got into the game. As here, getting a nice chance there, and then some really nice work here from S1 and Götze, and he crosses in, finds Sissoko, and he makes it 1-0. And here's him going crazy with the slide tackles, and after this I just knew I could do skill moves against this guy, because people sliding in all over the place are not good at defending. And as you'll see here, I used the rest of the game and just trying to get a skill goal, trying to get some skill moves going, and I created a lot of chances I see here, and this is a really nice play from Ribéry. Look at the fake drag back here in between the two defenders, and in the end he managed to cross it in, but it goes way too far out of the box, and I do not manage to get a goal from that. But Ben Arfa had something to say as well. He wanted to show that he could create some nice chances as well. Look at this, getting past 1-2 defenders, and in the end getting the cross in, as you'll see here, and the sideways volley, but the keeper saves it, unfortunately, because that had been a really nice goal there for the compilation if that one had gone in. But that's how the game will end. It will end 2-2, and it will be the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later.